Isn't that the most pitiful collection of cards you've ever seen? That's just awful, isn't it? So let me ask you a question. Does everybody remember when you're playing in a no trump contract, what do you have to win a trick? The highest card that was played in that suit, right? Well, how many tricks do you think this hand could take in no trump? Do you see any way that this hand could ever win a trick in no trump? Well, yeah, but how could you get over to those? You can't win any tricks over here, right? Even if nobody had spades but you still have to get in to lead your spades, right? You still have to win a trick so that you can lead your spades, right? So now, how many tricks do you think this hand might take in spades or trumps? If instead of no trump you were playing the spades or trumps, would you have a good chance to take some tricks? Because you have a singleton, right? You got 6 spades, and if I told you that partner had to have at least 2 spades, because if partner opens a no trump, they can't have a singleton, right? They have to have at least 2 of your spades. Then that means you have 8 between your 2 hands, right? Everybody nod.
Yes.
All right. So how many spade tricks do you think you might take if spades were trumps? So maybe 3? You think you might take 3 tricks? So if your partner opened a no trump and you passed because you didn't have any points, then your partner would have to take 7 tricks all by themselves with no help from you, right? But if you had a way to make spades become trumps, then you could, when partner opened a no trump, you could make spades be trumps and have a possibility of taking 3 or 4 tricks. So what makes sense? We'd like to be able to make spades trumps, wouldn't we? Yeah? This thing you're going to learn today called a Jacoby transfer is a way when partner opens no trump to tell partner that you have at least 5 cards in a major suit. That's what its purpose is. It does another couple of things. The way that you're going to tell partner that you have a long major suit is going to make partner bid spades first, or hearts if that's your suit. So the no trump bidder, the hand with all of those big strong points, is going to be the declarer. And that's the hand that's going to be in dummy. And if your opponents are looking at that hand, that's not going to help them very much, is it? Right? So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is when you have a good hand, you can tell partner more than one thing. More than just spades. You can tell them about your points, you can tell them about another suit you might have. So there's lots of reasons to play a Jacoby transfer. Now when you learn this, you have entered like a new world. Because even some people that play bridge don't know Jacoby transfers. Only a few of us do. Alright? So we're going to be part of the select group of duplicate bridge players and some experienced rubber bridge players or party bridge players that know special things that help you make good decisions and take lots of tricks. Alright? So this is what we're going to do. I think there's a sheet for Jacoby transfers up here. Alright, so we're going to learn a trick. Are you ready? This is what happens. When your partner opens 1 no trump, or they can open 2 no trump, or even overcall no trump. But there has to be that strong hand. So when your partner opens 1 no trump, what you're going to do, if you have at least 5 cards in a major suit, regardless of how many points you have, you're going to bid the suit directly underneath, directly below your major suit. So what's the suit, when you talk about the rank of suits, what suit's directly below hearts?
States.
Below.
Clubs.
Directly below. Look at your bidding box. But what's directly below hearts? Diamonds.
Say it loud.
Diamonds, diamonds. What's the suit directly below spades? Hearts. So you're going to make a fake bid. You're going to make a trick bid. It's called a convention. And the name of the convention is a Jacoby Transfer. The person that invented it is a guy named Oswald Jacoby. And he was a great player back many, many years ago. He came up with it because he recognized a problem and figured out a way to fix it. This is a code, right? It's a bid that doesn't mean what you would expect it to mean. That's what a convention is. So when your partner opens a no trump, if you bid 2 diamonds, you're not saying, like we've been doing all week, I've got diamonds. What you're saying is, partner, I have hearts, bid hearts. This only takes place when partner bids, opens no trump, okay? It's the only time that 2 diamonds means hearts. So you bid 2 diamonds, and your partner has to bid hearts. Doesn't matter how many hearts you have, it doesn't matter whether you like hearts or don't like hearts, you have to bid hearts. Okay? Is everybody with me so far? Even though it seems a little strange? I need some feedback here. Yeah, oh yeah, got it. No, don't understand it at all. Talk to me, talk to me. How many people got it?
Thumbs up if you got it. If you don't got it, thumbs
All right,
down.
thumbs down if you don't understand.
Because we'll go over it again and again.
Okay. The deal is this, is that your bid of 2 diamonds really is not saying anything about diamonds. It's just a trick. Just think of it as something that is the way it is, and you just have to remember it, okay? When your partner opens no trump, and you bid 2 diamonds, what you're really saying is, I have hearts. And when you bid 2 hearts, what you're really saying is, I have spades. Then the no trump bidder has to bid what you told them to. They have to. They don't have any choice. Now, some people say to me sometimes, well, our partner doesn't have any hearts. Well, they have to have 2. They open no trump. Right? Y'all showed me the distributions to open no trump. So when you open a no trump, you have to have at least 2 cards in all of the suits. So partner's always going to have at least 2. Okay? After your partner bids 2 hearts, your next bid tells your partner how strong your hand is and how many hearts you have. So do y'all remember the stoplight from yesterday? So what was red? Do y'all remember? Red was 0 to 7. It was stop. So if it goes 1 no trump, and I bid 2 diamonds, telling my partner to bid hearts, and I'm in this 0 to 7, I'm going to say pass. Because I don't want to go high if I only have 0 to 7 points, right? So I'm going to make partner bid hearts, and then I'm going to say pass. We are done. We're not going to go any higher. And if I have 8 or 9 points, or more than 9, 10 or more, I'm going to bid again. Okay? So 0 to 7, I'm going to make partner bid my major, and then I'm going to pass. If I have more than that, I'm going to bid at least 1 more time. Not standing up very well in here. All right. Now, what's the other thing that we've talked about all of this week so far? Is that every bid you make tells partners something they don't know about your hand, right? So when it went 1 no trump and I bid 2 diamonds, I told my partner I had hearts, and I told him I had at least 5 hearts, right? So partner knows I have 5 hearts. If I bid again, I'm going to be telling partners something they don't know yet. 2 things. One is the strength of my hand, and the other is how many hearts I have. So if you look at that little handout you got, look at that very top. If you look, every time your second bid is no trump, you're saying, I only had 5 hearts. Just 5, no more than 2. And every time the second bid was hearts, you were saying, I have at least 6 hearts. I have more hearts than I was told you about the first time. All right, so I know that this is different from what y'all done before, probably a little confusing. What we're going to do is play a couple of hands, then we're going to talk about it again. Play again. Spades works the same ways, it's just that you start with 2 hearts, say in partner bid spades, right? Yeah. Can't do clubs. Over a no trump, after partner opens a no trump, y'all listen to this because it's important. After partner opens a no trump, you are never, ever, ever going to bid clubs or diamonds to say I have clubs or diamonds for at least 10 years. Okay? It's going to be 10 years before you can tell partner that you have clubs or diamonds. Well, maybe 5, y'all are smart. But it's something special that you have to learn later. And it's just not going to happen soon. Okay, so put those cards up. We're going to hand out boards and let's play. This, okay? Just want it's fresh in your mind, so everybody just look at me for a second. So North opened 1 no trump, and that said I have 15 to 17 points, and I have a balanced hand, right? When South bid 2 hearts, all he said was bid spades, partner. It has to be at least 5 spades, but all it says is bid spades. So North, being a good partner, bid spades. Didn't matter how many spades he had or how many points. When he says bid spades, North's going to do it. South's second bid told partner 2 things. It said how strong your hand was and how many spades he had. Since he didn't go to game, which would have been 3 no trump, right? He's saying I only have 8 or 9 points. I'm not sure about going to game. And since he only had 5 spades, and he already told partner that the first time, he bid 2 no trump. So it said I only have 8 or 9 points. I only have 5 spades. When North bid 4 spades, when it came back to him after 2 no trump, he had 2 decisions to make. The first one was, should we play spades or no trump? And he knew they had a spade fit because he had at least 3. So he said, okay, I'm going to play spades. Then he had to say, should I be in game or not? And he had 17 points, and he knew his partner had 8 or 9. So 17 and 8, 25 in case that math was too hard for you right now. He said, I want to be in game. We're going to play spades and bid 4 spades. You don't know enough about bridge to know what this used to be like, but it used to be a lot more complicated than this to try and work all this out. This is kind of a really clean bid. It's like, bid spades, I've got this, I'll bid game. So that was a really good option. I'm going to bring you another board, so don't fill those out. Okay, so when you finish this one, I'll have a second board for you. Let's do it again.